This is Chad and Dalton at Coyote Classics, and today we're checking out my favorite muscle car on the lot. That's this 1969 Pontiac GTO. This GTO is just drop dead gorgeous. We got it in and cleaned up. It's just a show quality car, you know, through and through. Paint's fantastic, the look's fantastic, sound, everything about this car. I just absolutely love, including the way it drives.
It is fantastic, and as I have you go around some of this stuff, I'll grab some of the restoration pictures and some of that stuff as well.
Yeah, a ton of documentation came with this thing. Here's a little sneak peek at the interior, which is just absolutely beautiful. But my favorite thing is the color on this car. It almost looks black, or it does look black, but it's a really deep blue. You can kind of see it there, like when the sun hits it. Underneath the hood is just beautiful as well. A lot of chrome. Paint on the bottom side of the hood is perfect in my opinion. Beautiful shine. Looks like that's almost been wet sanded and buffed as well. Really the only thing on this car that I could pick on at all is like this chromed intake. It's just got a little bit of where the chrome's kind of gotten hot over the years. But paint on the inner fenders is beautiful. The belts and hoses look good. Power steering, power brakes. Was a factory AC car. You still see the box there on the firewall, but it's missing a lot of the components as far as like compressor and brackets and things of that nature. Looks like we got a box. We needed a couple hands to carry all this stuff that comes with
this. This is really cool too. It comes with it. Isn't that neat?
It is. A lot of us kind of wanted to steal that for our office, but it's going with the car.
I guess it is now.
Chad showed it now.
That's
There's really cool pictures of this car.
I think I'm going to put that in the back seat.
Yeah, that way no one can get their sticky hands on it. But look at all this stuff as well that comes with it. Binders, books of restoration, receipts. Front nose is fantastic. I don't see any of your typical like GTO stress cracks or anything like that. I mean, just stunning.
Really quick as we're doing, it's got some obviously after pictures. I mean, it just shows all the rust repair, anything that it's had, complete restoration. All apart, obviously the motor's all apart, numbers matching engine, all redone, bare block, all reassembled. Just kind of has all that information here that you can see the top of the floor pans.
This is a solid car to begin with.
It was. It had some exterior body rust, but what was done right.
I mean, that's the big thing. This car, I mean, you're going to win any show you put it in.
Definitely. Yeah.
I love that stuff's all really neat. And then again, we have a bunch of receipts and stuff as well, but front grill's in beautiful shape. My favorite part, or just one of my favorite parts that set this thing off is that side stripe. They did like the 69 Judge like side stripe, but the color that they did it's like a blue and purple with a metallic that changes depending on what angle you're looking at it.
The wheel and tire combination and the stance is great as well.
I'll hand that over to you, but.
Have you bragged it up enough, D? I heard you.
Yeah, but everybody that's walked in here when it's sitting right here on the white, is like, oh my God. I had to stop and look at it.
Yeah, we had some customers that came and looked at other things. They couldn't find, 3 people couldn't find anything wrong with it, could they?
No, and Jason, our detail guy, who's got a ton of OCD, he's great. I mean, goes around every edge of this car. He goes, man, I couldn't find anything wrong with that paint. And I think he's probably touched every inch of it.
Yeah. Nothing's perfect, but this is really nice, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, like right here, it's 100% a dark blue, and that paint looks black.
Yeah.
Right?
Even the door jams, still look wet.
Yeah.
Like I said, even the bottom side of the hood, every part of this car looks like it was wet, sanded, and buffed, just with the shine and stuff it has.
It's got its correct steering wheel. Headliner's in great shape as well. Seats line up really nice too. Got the nice chrome trim around there. It's got the correct console, floor shift. Does have a CD player in it. Hood tachometer, dash is beautiful, lines up really nice as well. It's got the kick panel speakers in there. Windows go up and down nice. All the seals are nice and soft here. Roof rail rubber is good. I'm gonna grab the trunk, D. Trunk key. Back bumper is great. The only thing I really noticed on it is pretty much just the little trim here around the tail lights. They could have replaced those. You know, there's some little pitting right there. Yep. If the guy wants to make it even more perfect, that's something the guy could do. Bottom of the trunk lid, as you mentioned, is just gorgeous. Even that seal right here, there's no body filler there. Around all the edges looks good.
I've never seen another car with this, you know, color, exterior color, that real dark blue metallic. But if I ever restored a car myself, it'd have to have that, you know, that color.
Yeah, it's neat. Trunk lid lines up good. Bottom of the door lines up well. Nice gaps there. Again, all new felts, rubbers. It's not just my shoes, man. It's just everything's kind of squeaky in here.
My boots aren't squeaky.
That's weird. Guess I'll have to start wearing cowboy boots doing these videos.
I guess so.
Well, let's go ahead and roads are dry. We're going to go ahead and just take it for a quick spin and then re-wipe her all down, put it in the showroom. So we'll see how she drives. All right, I'm super excited to drive this one. I know I rode on the passenger side the other day with you when we first came in, but ready to drive it myself. The hood tag does work. I know you mentioned it was off a little bit. As far as, you know, wraps right up to 4,000 RPM and idling down about 500 or 600. So right now it seems like it's working pretty good.
Working good.
Dome light works awesome.
Wipers work.
Yeah. Heater fan works. Now we did mention that you are missing some of your air components and stuff.
Correct, yeah. Horn works.
Temperature gauge is coming up a little bit, just starting to come up. Oil pressure is way over above about 80. Gas gauge works. Clock does not work. One thing I noticed is the power steering is just so smooth on this one.
Yeah, the steering is super tight.
Got some spectators.
Video. Puts you right back in your seat too.
It sure does. Speedometer works perfect. Now, I want to point out, it does not have disc brakes, but the brake pedal is awesome. It does have power brakes, and it's way up at the top.
Yeah, and they stop, like I said, they're drum, but they stop like disc. Like
Yeah, they stop good. I wouldn't worry about
No.
that.
No.
So many people ask that, man, I think about getting four-wheel disc brakes. I said, just drive the car first.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And see how you feel about it.
Like
before
this
you just
one,
order parts.
this one stops absolutely perfect. Kick down works. Spinning them there.
It definitely does. Go sideways on you just a little bit. That tack's working perfect right now, Dalton.
Yeah, it is. Must have been
We're at 3,000 RPM, and the speedometer shows it doing 85.
Yeah.
It might be 5 or 7 off, something like that. But four barrel kicks in good. 3,500 RPMs. Go down the highway.
And
It drives so sweet, doesn't it?
Yeah. From when I drove before, like there's not a rattle or nothing in the steering wheel. It's just tight, nice. Jump in it, drive it anywhere.
What a nice muscle car.
Yeah, it is. All the way around, you know, everything about it's just top shelf. Yeah, this thing is just, absolutely love it.
Yeah, very, very nice car.
You gonna get on her one more little time here?
Looks like we got a 69 Chevelle going out to storage, huh?
Does break some loose.
It does, but it
stays
nice and smooth
Yeah,
too,
it
though.
does.
You know, I mean, it's just a little transition, nothing crazy.
This thing is quick, fun, badass car.
And that tack's working perfect right now, so I don't know.
Excellent. I must have been mistaken. But check this one out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. Very, very nice 1969 Pontiac GTO.